What's going on, guys? It is MysticalPrime, or just call me Terran, whatever hungers your games, and this is some Call of Duty Go's PlayStation 4 KEM Strike gameplay using the Remington R5 assault rifle. So if you guys do enjoy that, and for today's video I have a bunch of things to talk about, and if you're wondering why I said quote unquote whatever hungers your games, it is because I watched Hunger Games Catching Fire with just a few people today, and I have a few thoughts that I want to share with you guys about what I thought about the movie, and it will be spoiler free, so no need to worry about that. But anyway, guys, before I get into that, I'll have a few good news to mention to you guys, and the first thing is the fact that I'll finally be able to properly record with the PlayStation 4. As you can see right now, this is actually recorded with the PlayStation 4 screen capture software that's built in to the PS4. It's pretty good, but I want it to be better, and that's why I went out of my way and ordered an HDMI splitter on Amazon.ca, because I'm Canadian, so not .com, on the .ca website. You guys know the deal. And I ended up buying an HDMI splitter for like 30 bucks, and it's basically what it does is allow me to record with my Elgato, which is what I use to record with my PS3. And then I'll finally be able to bring you guys the absolute best quality for all my PS4 videos, and it's going to look really good. I promise you right now, it'll look so much better than this video. And not that this video looks bad, but I just know it can look better. And that's what it is all about YouTube, guys, is having the best quality content, and that's what I'm trying to accomplish. But anyway, guys, that's one good piece of news, and that device should be arriving probably on Wednesday. We ordered it with the 2-day shipping. So hopefully that comes on Wednesdays, because it ships on Monday and then it takes 2 days, so Tuesday, Wednesday. That's what it said. So it's expected to arrive on Wednesday, so that's great. And yeah, so now I'm going to talk about the Hunger Games Catching Fire. So what I thought about the movie, and if I liked it or not. So the first thing I want to get out of the way is the fact that I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. Probably one of my favorite movies I've seen in a very, very long time. I'm probably one of the biggest movie advocates you can probably find on YouTube. I'm probably up there with Jeremy Johns. I don't know if you guys know that guy, but I watch a lot of movies. That's like all I like to do in terms of entertainment wise, is I love to watch movies and I love to play games. I'm not too big of a fan of watching TV shows. I'm not into music that much. You know, I like to listen to music, but I'm more of a movie and a video game kind of guy. I love big cinematic things, and that's what movies and video games do for me in my life. And I can tell you guys right now that out of all the hundreds of movies I've seen, this is one of the few movies that haven't made me fall asleep. I'm pretty critical when it comes to watching movies, guys. This is probably one of the few movies, like I said, that I have not yet to have fallen asleep in. Because I think all the movies I've watched this year, like Endgame, Ender's Game, just a bunch of movies in general, I've fallen asleep in like almost half of them. And this is one of the few movies in a while where I haven't fallen asleep. So it must have been good, right? So I was just so in tune. I just wanted to know what was going to happen next in the Hunger Games. This movie, it was great. It was amazing. And I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but the actual Hunger Games part of the movie was probably probably one of the better parts of the movie. In the beginning, too, guys, the build up to creating this whole situation with Katniss Everdeen having to, you know, I don't want to. How do I say this without spoiling the movie? I'm probably just going to stop the sentence right there, but it all builds up to this situation with Katniss and everything, and Peeta, and it's overall just amazing. This movie is actually really funny too. It's surprising, right? There's some pretty funny moments in the movie that I don't think were meant to be funny, but the theater ended up dying in laughter anyway. Like, there's some weird parts where like they're crying. Like, there's one part where they're in a pond where they're like really infected with like this like foggy gas that like infected them. Their whole body's filled with like bumps and stuff, and then they like jumped into the water and they're groaning like ugh, like in pain, right? And they're both doing it at the same time, so it kind of sounds like they're doing each other. If you close your eyes, that's what it would sound like, and people just find it really funny when it wasn't meant to be funny. So that's the kind of funny I meant. Like, there's just some really funny parts in the movie that weren't intentionally supposed to be funny, but they just were funny. And there actually were some actual funny parts that were intentional. So, you know, that's what I like about movies. I like movies that don't take itself so seriously. You know, there should be some parts where you know, you gotta loosen up a bit. You know, lighten up the crowd. You can't be serious 100% of the time, but This is the end of the gameplay, guys. This is the K.E.M. Strike with the Remington R5 Assault Rifle. So if you guys did enjoy that, and let's try to hit 20 likes for today's video, guys. But I'm gonna go. I'm MysticalPrime, or you can just call me Terran, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.